It is so hot. I just finished teaching my first course of the semester. So I did some retail therapy and now I'm at Costco. This is the fourth one of these I'm eating. Mickey. Yay, the cookie crew is reunited. Are you ready to start another week? Yay, let's go, let's go. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Office Hours with Jess. Happy first day of class, or what I like to call syllabus week or Sylly week for short, since we are going over syllabi in class mostly in this first week, getting to know one another. At least for me, I really emphasize that, try to build that community with my students from the very beginning and intentionally spend class time doing so. I just had a midday dentist appointment. My schedule allows for this kind of flexibility, which is nice, but now I have to rush back to get on Zoom to meet with the students. So it's just been one of those days. I just taught my fitness class. It is so hot. That's why I'm just standing by the fan now. Okay, I finished the workout, ate a quick snack, tossed on a better looking shirt, and I'm ready to hop on Zoom to teach my first class of the semester. I'm a little nervous, but this is my same class I've taught last year, my health equity class with the master's students. So I'm not that nervous, but it's still the first day. Like, I hope my students like me, but I am still sweating and so hot from the workout and just from how hot it is in general today. But wish me luck. I'm excited to meet my students for this semester. I just finished teaching my first course of the semester. I felt bad. I feel like we spent the first hour kind of talking, getting to know each other. Then the second hour was all just straight syllabus. And I could tell I was talking so much and the students were tired. I was tired. But I think, I don't know, it's important. For all my first classes, I always spend a lot of time doing intros and then a lot of time just setting up course expectations and taking time going over that. And even if it's kind of going over students' heads, at least they can get that taste of what the class is going to be like, and there are no surprises. Because you know me, I don't like surprises. And then we ended on a short discussion because I made time for that, and I'm glad. So I think it was a good class overall. And now my brain is mush, and I still have to get ready for my full day on campus tomorrow. So I will go walk Jojo now and then get ready for tomorrow. So I did some retail therapy this weekend and bought myself this new cooler bag that I can put all my food in. Honestly, it is such a great purchase, and I'm excited this will do to keep all of my food and snacks for the day on campus. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Jojo. I just made it to campus a few minutes before 8 a.m. and the lot is completely full. This is a faculty lot too, but I was given the advice at the first couple of weeks of class. There are just so many faculty coming to campus that if you don't get here before 8, you won't find a parking spot. And now I see why. So I'm glad I got here just a tad before 8 a.m. But I'm going to go pick up my keys. I've been delaying doing that, even though I won't really need them yet. I'm just going to get them now. And then I teach 2 classes today. One of them's on Zoom and the other one's in person. My first in-person class that I'm teaching in years, which will be really fun. And my classes don't start until 11, but I'm here early just to get work done, meet with some people. So wish me luck on my first day teaching on campus. Oh my God, I am exhausted and I feel like I did not do a good job on my first day. My first class, which was on Zoom, I don't know why, my whole class was lagging. My internet had unstable connection on Zoom, so my students kept telling me you're lagging, you're choppy. And I'm I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. At one point, I tried to hotspot my phone and that made it worse. And I had to get kicked off and join back in. It was just this disaster of a Zoom class. I hope my students don't think that I'm this weird professor because I didn't have any internet connection during our call. And then right after that, I was still freaking out and then had to rush to teach my in-person class, which went way better. I forget how much I enjoy teaching in person. Haven't done it in a while. And it's so nice to actually like see students and feel their reactions when you're talking to them. So that went well, and there were no tech glitches, thankfully, since it was in person. It's a lot of teaching, but I love it. But it is, I think, just the transition period of getting used to everything, and hopefully things will go smoother on Thursday. And now I'm at Costco, ending my day at my favorite place. I made it to campus a couple minutes before 8 again, so I am proud of myself for doing this. I didn't do much vlogging yesterday because I had a pretty not that eventful day. I worked on a grant, worked on my slides for class today, and that took up most of my time. Oh, I had a couple Zoom calls for non-CSULB stuff, and then ran some errands. So very like typical day. And I was like, I don't need to bore you all with that. But I'm back on campus today for my Thursday classes. Again, here bright and early to just get some work done before class, and then I'll go teach. And then I'm actually gonna stay on campus all day and just work. So that's the plan. This is the fourth one of these I'm eating today. Okay, it's 5 p.m. I'm about to drive home. The day is over. I feel like it was a good day. I'm blasting the AC in my car right now because my temporary office had no air. But they did install a Wi-Fi extender, so I had no Zoom issues in class today for my Zoom class. In fact, class went very well. I was worried it was gonna be awkward because my students had to like form groups on Zoom, and somehow it worked in this magical way, and we all left with all of our groups squared away. So that was good. Then went straight to go teach my in-person class in the computer lab, my R class, my biostats class that some students don't know is a biostats class. And today the main focus was to just get R installed on everyone's computer, and only one student had issues. And I consider that a win because R is just so finicky and has so many idiosyncrasies, even like which version you install. So everyone except for one person left with R downloaded, and they were able to upload a data set for next class into it. So I was like, okay, it works to the extent I need it to for now. So was very happy with that, and then just stayed back for a bit to get a little bit of work done. And now I'm gonna head home and walk Jojo, and then wait for Harry to get here since he's joining me tonight. And then tomorrow we're gonna drive to San Diego to start our long weekend with Phil, my cousin. Yeah, I got you a gift. Do you like it?
Yeah.
What is on it?
Mickey.
And I got 10% off because I'm faculty. This was not cheap, but I got a small discount. Jojo likes to do this thing where he burrows under the covers and then just stays there. Jojo. So it's Friday now. Happy Friday. Happy almost long weekend. Harry and I are now headed to San Diego to spend our long weekend with Jojo and the cookie crew. They can't wait. Yay, the cookie crew is reunited. All the dogs are so happy. So we made it to Phil's, and this was my week. I survived my first week of class, and I'm proud of myself. And now I'm just excited to have over 3 days to relax, eat, watch movies, and most importantly, get work done. And get ahead in my course preps and do some research. So that's what I have planned for my 3-day weekend. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week on another episode of Office Hours with Jess.
How does she have 3 hands?
Oh my. All right, let's say goodnight.